Okay, I will turn on. Okay, so now we have the main body. So to do this, okay, so we start with the pen tool. Okay, so we are going to select all the outer parts, okay, of this shape. So you just use the pen tool. Okay, remember, okay, when you to continue to other line, okay, make sure you press alternate and then click at the anchor here. Okay, anchor. So select first the selection. Alright. So after you already done, draw the path. Okay. So you need to right click and then make selection. Okay. So just have a new selection. You just click OK. So we already make a new selection. Okay. So next is we are going to use the paint bucket tool. Okay. So usually I select this gray. Okay. And then I just put inside. So okay, we already put all the uh, gray color on the body. Okay, so if you selection, okay, just on the main body, and then use the brush tool. It's just the opacity. Okay, it's the dark color, black. Okay, just darken a little bit space on the space area, and then white color to highlight. Okay, at the end. There you go. Alright. Okay. So next, okay, we hide this layer. Okay, we are going to focus one part at a time. So still in the selection, okay, you can select the other part here. Okay. And then just select the other part here. Okay. So what we're doing is here is okay, we are going to intersect the selection so we can only focus on at this end. Yeah. So let me turn on. Okay, so this is trick. This is a tip. Okay, so make selection and then select intersect selection and then press OK. So you see it's already left only at this part here. Alright, so this part is so you can see it will reflect the darker side here. Alright, so just use the brush and then make this part darker. Okay, right, so maybe a little bit highlight on top like that. Sorry, down here. Okay, make a selection. Highlight down here. So just hide this. Okay, and then you can see. All right. Okay, there's part that go like a very deep inside here. So use the pen tool. Okay, just create part or the inside there. Okay. There you go. So this one we're also going to make selection, but this one we're going to have a new selection. Okay. Alright. So make sure you sketch on the main body. Yeah. Remember. So we already select okay, the inside here. So what we're going to do is use the brush tool again. adjust the size, and we are going to make this darker, a little bit darker. And a little bit here. And this one also. So I want to adjust the size. I just want to make the corner look darker. Like that. Okay. Alright, so again we hide this. Okay. You can see there's another shape here, but this one, okay, this time I just again, okay, make the selection okay out from the current selection because we want to intersect with this part here. Okay, so right click, make selection, intersect with selection, and press OK. So yeah, you can see, so they focus on the inside part here. Okay, so this one, okay, I'm going to recolor it again with the brush tool. So the opacity and the flow is 100%. Okay, and then we just highlight. Okay, then use black color to make it spot here a little darker because like it shows the shadow. Yeah. Okay. Done. Okay. Right. So next, okay. Uh, for this area, okay. So actually it have three parts. 1, 2, 3. So we going to do the middle part here. Okay. So alright. One tips. Okay. Let's say that you want to do the selection. Okay. All the selection. Okay. So press Control. Okay, press Control. So as you can press Control, okay, see at the layer here. Okay, so it becomes like a square there, right? So click that. So it's automatically just you select okay the selection again. Okay, for the out here because okay, see, right. So we hide this. Then we're going to make selection. So this you can see there's like a gap here. Okay, don't worry. Later we do it. Okay, this is very straightforward. Oh, sorry, I forgot to one step. Okay, sorry. Delete. Okay, so actually, as we can see at the sketch here, okay, down here, it's a little bit dark. Okay, so we need to color it dark. Okay, still at the main body. Okay, so use the brush tool. Okay, adjust the size. So we just make this part darker. Okay, same goes for the top. Okay, so the top is like I have a curve like this. So this part should be highlighted. Okay, so we use the white color. Okay, we highlight. Okay, in this area. Okay, so we can see the form of this object. Alright. Okay, later can we do the focus on the center. Okay, the middle part here. So let's say that I want to change the color. Okay, and just select this part here and this part here. Okay, so if you can see that I make the pen tool the path out from the selection because I want to intersect also. Okay, do the intersection selection. Select this, and then go. Okay. Alright. We have like this. And then make selection again. Intersect selection. Okay. So now you have selected the middle part here. So what actually I want to do is I want to make a copy of this part so I can do like adjustment of the color or something. So what I'm going to do is I go to the, either you can use the lasso tool here. Okay, lasso tool, polygonal lasso tool. So you go to the selected area and then layer via copy. Okay, do not cut, do the layer via copy. Okay, so basically what we did is maybe nothing, but actually we already create another layer for this part. So if I just hide this main body, you can see okay, I already made the part here. Okay, so this one, okay, for change the color, you can use an image adjustment and select hue saturation. Okay, or the shortcut is Ctrl U. Okay, select this and then click colorize. Right? Okay, so I want to change this to color yellow. Alright, maybe it's not yellow. Okay, just change the hue. Hue is for controlling the color. Okay, so we do for yellow and then rise the saturation like that. Okay, and then they also can adjust the lightness. Okay, you want to make it dark or a little bit brighter. So this one I make it a little brighter. Okay, so next, okay, let's see the sketch here. Okay, let's hide this one. Okay, we have this kind of partition part here. Okay, so what we're going to do is, okay, go to the main body and then press Control. Okay, so we will make the selection. Okay, so I want to, okay, show this first. The one we already created. So I will select. Okay. As you can see, I selected over from the yellow part here because I will do the intersect. So actually the yellow part here, okay, it will be on top of the layer. So it will, if you just like do and color over from the yellow color, it's okay because the yellow part here will cover, okay, this part. So what I'm going to do is, okay, again, make selection, intersect selection. Okay, so this layer, okay, we're going to do at the main body. Okay, so just make it darker. Okay, the color, just a little bit, and then just like that. Okay, and then deselect. Okay, ta-da. Okay, so basically, if I just hide the sketch, okay, we already done the main, we call it the main body coloring. Okay, this is a full digital. Alright, so next is I want to create another layer. Okay, on top of the layer 1 is for highlights. Okay, highlights and also yeah, I just Ctrl Shift N, create a new layer. So let's name this as highlight. Okay, so we are going to use pen tool to do the highlight. Okay, highlight is like a, you know, like at the edges of a product. Okay, usually they have this kind of highlight. Okay, I will show you what I mean. Okay, so we are going to use the pen tool. Okay, so pen tool basically it can create brush. Okay, create a line according to the brush we are already setting. Okay, for example, okay, I want to create a highlight here. Okay, at this area, this edges here. So first I go to the brush tool first. Okay, I need to set the size of the brush tool. Just make it very small. Okay, we can test it first. Okay, right, this is good. Okay, 12. Okay, what color? So this one I just go to like a 60, the opacity is 60, and the flow is also 60. Okay, done. So it means that if I just, okay, you can see it's going to have this kind of quality. Okay, so we go to the brush tool, sorry, the pen tool. Okay, select the edges here. Okay, done. Just here. Alright, done. Okay, and then we go to right click. Okay, this time we are going to select the stroke path. Okay, so currently for stroke path is always pencil, but we already remember we already adjust the size of the brush tool. So select brush tool. Okay, and then press OK. Alright, after you've done that, we can delete. So you have this kind of highlight. Okay, so we can do also this hand here. Okay. Alright, and then okay, again so far, but because this one is inside, okay, I just want to create the simulate pressure. So what this simulate pressure means? It will simulate like a pressure of a fan, where it will create a very thin stroke. Okay, at the beginning will become large at the middle, and then it will become thin at the other end. Okay, so like this. So, stroke bar. Okay, okay. Aku nak aku pressure. Okay, something is wrong. Okay, it should be like a, when you create a similar pressure, we get like a stroke. I don't know what happened. Okay, okay, let's try this stroke bar. Okay, try to similar pressure. Alright, it's okay. Okay, and then this part also. Okay, this yellow part here, don't forget. Okay, we are going to do the highlight at the edges. Okay, and then stroke bar. Okay. Okay. Now we can do to parting line. Parting line is mean that a line that will separate the product. Okay. For example, okay, so I just adjust my brush again. Okay, go to the brush tool, change the color to black, and then I will make this much smaller. Okay, let's try this. Okay, this is good. So what I'm going to do now is, okay, we're going to make a parting line here, right? And then, okay, super, delete. Okay, so you can see it's already like a partition there. Alright, okay, so we're going to do the highlight also. Usually, like when you have a party line, okay, you also have a highlight. Okay, so I just change the white color. Okay, and then just draw it. Next, the path that we did. Okay, the party line, and then stroke path. Okay, there you go. Right, so it looks like there's a two parting line there. Right, okay, so we're almost done. So let's say that you want to make this part, okay, the middle part is shining. So what you can do is you can still using the highlight highlight layer, sorry. Okay, I just click something like this. Okay, just to show that this is a glossy plastic. Okay, so I just make selection. Okay, so use the brush tool. Okay, change the size, bigger, come out, bigger. So opacity is very low, together with the flow. Okay, so I just like this. Okay, so you can see it's shining. Alright, so this is actually how to do a full rendering. Okay, right. So actually this part here is just actually it's too bright. Okay, let me adjust a little bit because I think I'm not satisfied with this. Okay, I just this. Okay, this part here. Okay, this again. Brush tool. Well, okay, the opacity will be like 30. The flow. See, I think this is much better. Smaller. So use the pen tool again. Okay. Alright, so that's done. Okay, chop off. And then click OK. Yeah, much better. Yeah, much better. Okay, so we're going to do like a for this part here also. Yes. And then chop off. Okay. There you go. Okay. So this is the full rendering. Right, so later, okay, so on the background here, you can also add a shadow. Okay, you can use pen tool in the selection. Okay, just like this. Okay, make selection. Okay, change the color black. Brush tool. Okay, change the size. Opacity lower. Yes. Okay, do the shadow. Done. So let's say that okay, you can add more like a lot of object here. So this is basically this the how you do the full digital rendering. Okay, so this one, okay, I just want to add uh, a background. Okay, so maybe you can use I call it gradient tool. Okay, okay, so this one gradient tool. So maybe I just want to put like a purple, and down here is red. Okay, so just okay, clear the background, make the looks better, right? Okay, and then the select. So there you go. This is how you do a full rendering. All right. So okay, we start with simple thing first, like this. Okay, so next week we are going to do like a more complicated rendering. Okay, so for this week, okay, this is how you want to do a full rendering. Okay, like this.